Hey y'all, it's Brittany here. I'm back with another video. Thank you so much for tuning in. So if you follow me on Instagram, which I don't know why you're not, but if you follow me on Instagram at Teeth&Tendrils, you know that very recently I got a DevaCut. And here's a disclaimer, it was more of a diva trim. She didn't have to take off a whole bunch, but the point is I still got the DevaCut experience, okay? And I am not gonna rain on my own parade. So without further ado, let's get into the difference between these two cuts. First, they're different in how they ask you to come in. So when I was going to the Ouidad salon, pretty much most of the time my hair was up in a high puff or something because it was just time for wash day. With the DevaCut, they specifically ask that you come with your hair in as close to the natural state that it's in. What they ask for is no product, but you ain't never gonna catch me with no product in my hair, honey, okay? But I did go with, I think it was a day 2 or day 3 wash and go, just so they could see how my hair felt. Going back to Ouidad, what my stylist usually does is take my hair out of my puff and kind of forms like a halo around my head, if you will. And so with that, she's just trying to see if there's any major places that she needs to snip right away. That's typically the first step with my Ouidad cut. Now with my DevaCut, she chopped most of my hair in this beginning phase. So she literally just kind of, you know, fluffed, snipped, fluffed, snipped. So when they say on the DevaCurl site, it's a curl by curl cut, it really is. For both of them, I will say neither has ever cut off too much hair. I have been to other places that we will not discuss today because she's in a good mood, honey, where I've basically gotten big chops, y'all. So we've done our initial prep work. Now it's time to go back to the sink. So for the Ouidad experience, you shampoo, you rinse, all that good stuff, and then you put a towel around your neck just so that your hair isn't dripping, and you go back to the stylist chair, and that's where the bulk of your hair is cut, in the stylist hair, wet. Now with the DevaCurl experience, the DevaCut, I'll say, most of the cut was done on that old wash and go. So when we went back to the sink, I pretty much didn't see any more scissors after that. We did the no poo experience, conditioned, all that good stuff. We actually applied the products in the sink. Hair was soaking wet. I have never, ever done that in my life. And honestly, I think that that is a game changer in terms of keeping moisture into your hair. The two cuts also differ in the technique that they use to apply the products. So with the Ouidad cut, I'm in the chair and they use what's called the rake and shake technique. So if you can imagine, we put product on, you rake it, this particular section, and then you shake it a little bit. So I think, and I'm not no kind of expert or nothing like that, but the raking part makes sure that the products are evenly dispersed within your hair, and then the shaking part kind of ups the ante for the curl. Now with the DevaCut, she pretty much used just generalized raking the whole time, a lot of praying hands method. She kind of went back and forth between those two. She did make sure to point out to me that when you do rake, make sure that your fingers are closed tightly versus a loose rake, because I think that closing tightly again is going to help make sure that the product is really saturated into your hair. And that's pretty much it. Those are the main difference between the two. I will say that DevaCurl does not use oil, does not use gel, and we know that they don't use shampoo. They have like their no poo and their low poo, but they don't use actual shampoo. I'll also say that in my experience and in the research that I've done, DevaCut is big on taking before and after pictures, and DevaCurl is also really big on client education. So when I was in the sink, I actually was able to hold up a mirror. We took video of how she was styling my hair and how the products were working. She was really proactive in letting me know what she was using and why she was using it. So what are my final thoughts? I like both of them. Obviously, I've been going to Ouidad for over a year at this point. I really enjoyed my DevaCut experience too. If I had to choose, I'd probably go with the DevaCut experience, and here's why. I really think, like I said before, that putting the products on in the sink really helped with moisture. A lot of times when I go to the Ouidad salon, my hair looks great that day. The next day, it's usually up in a puff already. Whereas with the DevaCut, day one, it was flat and kind of meh. But I don't mind that because I know that it's gonna last, and it did. So yeah, I'd probably go for the DevaCut and definitely the DevaCurl products. They were way more moisturizing to me than the Ouidad products, so that's what I would stick with. So what are my final take-home thoughts? First of all, you really want to tell your stylist what you're thinking. Show them pictures. They can't read our minds, y'all. So length to one person could be here, length to one person could be here. You know what I'm saying? So you really have to make sure that you and your stylist are on the same page. In terms of deciding between these two cuts, and there's other curly cuts too, like the Rizzo cut, you really want to do your research. What type of look are you going for? What type of cut caters to your type of hair? And honestly, in this day and age, peep the stylist Instagram account. If they don't got nobody that looks like you and has hair like yours, 9 times out of 10, that ain't what you want, boo. So just do your research, be upfront about with what you want, and you know, just trust the process. Like I said, I've had cuts, plural, that felt like big chops, and it sucked in the moment, but it's hair, y'all. It grows back. That's all I got for y'all today. Let me know in the comments what you think about this video, and if you got any more questions, as always, make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Follow me on social media at Teeth&Tendrils, and I will see y'all in the next video.